What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back in the building. Got him early. Woo! Guys, we are live right now on YouTube. Like, I'm filming this live while I'm on YouTube to my audience. And if you want to tune in more with the live streaming content and be a part of the live streaming while we shoot the videos and get the sneak peeks, well, turn on post notifications. You'll always be tuned in. You'll be able to chat, chop it up, and do much, much more. But today, guys, we got two special ones in the building. One way more special, but the Jordan 4 women's denim and a cult classic, a special classic, right? Being brought back in a Protro form. The Kobe 3 Protro Halo. All right, guys, so right now we got two sneakers in the building, and one of these are kind of like, The other one I'm very excited for. It may not be for everybody out there, but it is a cult classic if you are, of course, a Kobe fan. The first shoe, though, that we have here is actually a women's exclusive that is releasing on the 9th, I believe, and is retailing at $210, which is a lot. And that, of course, is the Jordan 4 women's denim. Now, these are called the women's Air Jordan 4 Tex, texturized or textile, one or the other. I know they recently did a Jordan 3 Tex, which was that desert camo. And if you could see, obviously, you have that pants, denim, jean going throughout the whole entire shoe, but instead in that Jordan 4. Now, we do got recent reports and news of a Levi's collab dropping very soon as well. And we recently got a collab, of course, with the Air Max, well, I believe 95 in 3 colorways, but I think we're also going to be getting a new, I want to say it was a Jordan 3 Levi. There's another Jordan Levi coming in 2026. Since then, of course, though, we have this inline version for the ladies. And of course, it's in a dark blue and a light blue overall. I actually like these. They look fire, but definitely not going to be a cop for me. $210 is a lot. And just like the last Tex or the camo version that dropped, this one ended up, the 3 ended up kind of sitting and going below retail. I think even all the way up to like 30–40% off. I don't know if that's the case for this one, but it's a huge possibility that it could happen. Now, on the shoe itself, as I stated before, you feature a full up denim on there, but you also have this little gold, which is stating family on it, and the Jordan 4 patch is there, but it's just a denim patch and then embroidered Jumpman and Flight logo. Now, do these come with a second set of laces? Like, I feel like they should, but maybe they don't. Same thing, family, so nothing different. I feel like they should have came with a second pair of laces, and I feel like it should have been red. I don't know why, maybe I'm thinking too much Levi, but that is the case. The bottom, of course, though, you have the white with the gum bottom on there, and then that baby blue. Now, on here it says sail gum light brown 10, and these are equivalent to my size. Now, I was going to do a review on it, but unfortunately I just did not have enough time, so I'm not going to be able to do that. You'll be getting this as a look, and I might even shoot like a short or something later on. We're actually live, as we stated before, so if you want to tune into the lives, you can actually talk more and discuss more about these. We go live probably going to be more often now on this channel. Just have post notification bell turned on, and you'll be able to be tuned in on this more and more. But overall, it's a clean shoe, but it ain't $210, I'll be honest. Another dope thing about the shoe, though, also is the box. The box is full denim box. Like, this is dope. This is pretty fire. Like, I don't know if they did this with the collab with Nike and the Air Max 95, but they definitely should follow up and do so with it. And then on the actual box itself, the Jumpman and the Flight logo, as you see right there, that is actually textured and popped out, or I would say it's embossed, this one, where you can actually feel it. It's popped out, it's not popped in, but the overall box fully itself is this texturized. It has like a denim type of feeling, and what I mean by that is, if you see, you know how denim has those lines, like right here is diagonal, and the diagonal lines within the denim, you can actually feel those like little ridges when going through the shoe. The Nike Air also is debossed, and you can feel that as well. It also reminds me a lot of what we got with those crafts, and what I mean by that is, you can see there's no netting here. It's just stitching, with, you know, white stitching with lines, but it is fully denimed out from top to bottom, pretty much everything, even the wings. But the plastic part, of course, is of white is plastic, yeah. So we got those. These are releasing on the 9th, and I think the retail so far, what is being stated, And my bad, I have to make it a fix. It says 215 is what I'm seeing currently over on StockX. Now, the next shoe I think is what I got confused with, and that one is $210. And that one right here, guys. Whew. It's first time me seeing it. The Kobe 3 Protro Halo. Now, I know to y'all, this might be an ugly ass shoe. I get it. This might be ugly. Let me know what y'all think about this. Is this one ugly or not? But this is a classic Kobe, bro. It's one of a kind, really. It's one of a kind with the way that it is, the way that the shoe is. And we're gonna check in and dive in because I want to actually look more into it because of the type of materials that's utilized. But I do know that one of the big Protro things about this shoe was that they changed out the tongue and made it for a more cushioned tongue. Definitely a more, I would say, strictly basketball shoe. But the 3 itself is one of those shoes out of the Kobe line that you just don't see much of. The last time we've seen this shoe retro was for the Fade to Black collection, which was almost 10 years ago. And the Fade to Black collection was not even a very, it was a limited collection. So the last time this released, which was almost 10 years ago, it was a very limited release. It wasn't even a regular release. So to get the last time we got an actual 3, it's been, because before that, I would say that the last time it retro was the last time it dropped. Like I just don't remember. And I know these dropped like early 2000s. Like I remember seeing my uncle actually own them, and I was like picking them up, and I realized how light they were, you know, back then compared to how they used to be. And I believe these released, let me check. I gotta check when they originally released. The original release date of this shoe, the original release was in 2008. The last time it was seen was in 2016 with the Fade to Black collection. And then before that, now I'm seeing is the 2013 release of the Misery. That was the last colorway. So that was the last actual release, was 2013, a more normal general release of this particular shoe. So I've seen though also that this of course was a more weaker, like, I mean, it's not the best looking shoe, honestly, from a aesthetic standpoint, and it being a very high top type of shoe. But also from what I was reading was like a lot of the people even back then, from a performance perspective, were not very happy of the shoe itself. Now there is a card here, right here on the top. I wish that, I don't even know what it's about to say, I'm about to tell y'all, but I would wish that this would tell us actually what is the actual improvement, and I think it does. It says it right here on the card. Salutes, Nike. Y'all need to do that more and more with these models. So Kobe 3 Protro, Kobe 3 Protro. So there's 2 cards on this particular one. I don't know why it's 2 duplicates, right? The cards seem to read the same thing. So, oh, that's maybe why. This is like either French or some other language. One card is. So here we go, Kobe 3 Protro. Updated tongue padding. So this is the card itself. Let's read it off together, guys. If I can read it. Let me see. Can we read it together? So we have updated tongue padding, updated upper with a mesh package, zoom air strobel, and that seems like a full length air zoom basically, Cushlon 3.0 on the actual midsole itself, and then improved traction, which was one of the big issues with this particular shoe from what people said. Look at that shoe tree. I've never seen that before. That thing bent up like crazy. Now this is a size 11 and a half. I don't have my actual size, but when I do, and if I do, and I should, because these are actually releasing, by the way, my bad, August 23rd on Kobe's birthday, the day before, of course, Kobe Bryant Day. So these are releasing on then. I definitely will be picking this up and adding this one into the arsenal, and I definitely will be getting a review out when I can on the proper sizing, because this is a little bit too big for me, you feel me? Y'all call me baby feet, it is what it is. Now the toe box is leather. At least that's what it feels like, a pretty nice leather. But then of course this upper here is like almost a rubberized material and then mesh. And then the back portion has that Kobe logo going on with the Nike check on the back. Now we know the halos to be pretty limited for the most part, but even then, some of them have not performed extremely well. I wouldn't even say they all performed well, but they're not for everybody. You feel me? I'm thinking more so the Kobe 9 Wattas, those kind of sat and flatlined for a little bit. But this one I think is going to be pretty limited, and that limitedness is going to definitely make people hop on it. Now on the inside also, it says upper contains synthetic leather. So that might be a big idea that maybe this is that, because the only thing I see on here that is leather is this, and I guess you could say this back portion, but they're saying whether, you know, regardless of the fact, it's synthetic leather. Also, the tongue itself features some leather in the Kobe logo, which is kind of an iridescent look, but very nice overall. Definitely not the cup of tea for everybody, but a baller and a Kobe fan, I definitely could see the case. And all white, definitely another thing that could not make everybody very favorable about this shoe in particular, but to each its own. I like these a lot. This is definitely something that I would want to add into my collection, more so from a just a Kobe fan perspective, more so than an actual aesthetic way, but I wouldn't mind rocking these with some. This is like a movie day, you know, even though they're all white. I would like another color instead of white, but to each its own. I think these are pretty fire though. Just to have, it's nostalgic, it's a nostalgic piece to me. And yeah, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on that one down below in the comment section. So let me know. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.